Good afternoon, everybody. I'm very happy to be here today. My name is Sian Williams. I'm representing Trivago. I am the head of our independent hotels department. Thank you so much to webhotelier for the invitation today. We have been working together since 2017. A lot of exciting things ahead for us going into 2025. So happy to share some of the ways that Trivago is there to help empower hoteliers and drive direct bookings and revenue growth. So, Trivago is a hotel meta search product. We've been around since 2005, and our focus is on hotels. So hotels is our thing, and it's what we're concentrated on moving forward. And Trivago basically connects you to travelers all around the world. So our mission is that when travelers are searching for a hotel, we want the obvious choice to be Trivago. We're present around the world. So we have over 5 million hotels and accommodations worldwide. We have 60 million visits per month. We're localized in 53 different locales, and we're available in 31 different countries. So we're really able to open up hotels to a global audience around the world. And when it comes to our brand awareness, we're really pushing in the brand area. And from the consumer surveys that we've been doing, we've been able to see that in our key global markets that we're really focused on, 2 out of 3 travelers know Trivago. So, as a meta search, we're working with a lot of different companies. So we're working with hundreds of different online travel agencies and hotel chains, including TUI, who's also here today, Expedia, that we're closely connected with, Booking.com, and all of the major players around the world. And we're also connected to a lot of different connectivity providers. So, as I mentioned, webhotelier is one of the larger connectivity providers that we're working with, and we're working on expanding that relationship as well. So when it comes to Trivago, we're very consumer focused. So we're always thinking about the traveler. And when it comes to the traveler, we obviously need to make sure that the traveler knows that we are there. So we are very focused on strengthening our brand across the globe. We have a lot of TV ads that you may have seen that are constantly changing. And then from a search perspective, we're making sure that we have a great hotel search experience. So making sure that when a traveler comes to Trivago, that they can find what they're looking for. So when they're scrolling through all of the different hotel options that we have, making sure that they can see information available for those properties, and then ultimately finding all of the deals available for those properties. So when it comes to the consumer side, we're really making sure that they can find what they're looking for. And we're very focused on making sure that the visit to book and the click to book is increasing over the time. So we're a test-driven company, and whatever we are doing on the platform, these are key metrics that we're looking into, ensuring that the traveler is getting what they want and also the advertiser on the other side. So content is incredibly important for us, and also building up relationships, so with OTAs, with chains, agencies, and directly with independent hotels. So when it comes to independent hotels, this is a huge focus for us. Through surveys that we do with our travelers, we can see that a very high percentage want to book direct. So I think that's also what was iterated earlier today. They want to see that direct price. So for us, it's really important to build those relationships with independent hotels and make sure that those rates are available for our travelers. So in order to do that, we have our Trivago Business Studio platform. And within our Business Studio platform, hoteliers can sign up. I think there's another microphone on. Hoteliers can sign up and register for free and take ownership of their profile on Trivago. So with Trivago Business Studio, oh, now I was there, okay. So with Trivago Business Studio, you can register for free, and then we also have opportunities for you to promote your website rates on Trivago as well. So this is something that your connection with webhotelier allows you to do. So when we talk about our free solutions, you can log into your Business Studio account. You can update all of your details. You can make sure that all of your images are available for travelers. You can select a main image that the traveler sees immediately when they're scrolling through our results. And by logging into the platform, you can already see basic analytics, which allow you to see what is your potential moving forward. So how many clicks are you getting on a monthly basis? How is the booking distributed between the main OTAs that are already showing their rates on your property. So when you're creating your free Business Studio account, it's super simple. You just log in, add some basic contact information, and then you can select your properties, and then you can basically go ahead and update the profile for those properties. And once that is done, then you're basically set up to go into a Rate Connect campaign. So this is our meta campaign that we have available for all properties that have connectivity. And by setting up your Rate Connect campaign, then you ultimately get access to guests coming directly to your website. So with Rate Connect, you can basically spotlight your website rates on Trivago. You can make sure that your rates are available alongside various OTAs, and then you can drive more qualified traffic to your booking engine and have control of those bookings from the point of that booking. So in order to do that, you can promote your website rates on Trivago. You can get more attention in the search results by making sure that your profile is up to date and then redirecting the travelers to your website to book. So we really have been working very hard in this past year on just really simplifying the offerings that we have. So we only offer pay-per-stay campaigns. So we have a net CPA campaign available for everybody. We have different commission levels that you can set up, and it's easy to get started. We try and take all of the complexity out of it because we know that everyone has a lot to do. So we want to make this as easy and sustainable as possible. So as soon as you set up a pay-per-stay campaign, you get global reach. So we enable you on all of the platforms that the connectivity provider allows us to. It's completely risk-free. So you're just paying that commission level. And if there are any cancellations, if the booking doesn't take place, you don't have to pay anything. It's fully automated. So we have our own Trivago bidding that does the work for us, and you just pay that commission rate at the end of the day. And you can also check into your daily analytics and see how is your campaign running. Do you potentially need to increase your CPA level, or can you remain on a consistent level throughout the year? So basically activating your Rate Connect campaign in Business Studio. It's very simple, as I mentioned. So you can select the commission level, add your bidding information. So we also have a pay on consumption model. So you'll only pay after the booking takes place. And then within the settings, then you can manage your campaign. So this is very important that, speaking of webhotelier, that you go to webhotelier, that you make sure that your meta search connection with webhotelier is active. That you monitor your direct bookings coming in, and then you also optimize your CPA to maximize your bookings throughout the year. So this is basically how the product looks when you log into Trivago. As soon as you get into the platform, then you'll be able to just create your campaign. You can see that you're connected with webhotelier. You can select the different types of campaigns that you want to set up, and then also add your bidding information, your billing information. So being connected via webhotelier, it allows you to be visible in over 30 countries. And this means that it's opening you up to a lot of travelers around the world. So to summarize, basically, we want to maximize your direct bookings. So independent hotels are incredibly important for us. We want to make sure that those rates are on Trivago, that when a traveler is looking, that they see those direct rates. We know that it's very important from the customer side, and we also know, I think also iterated earlier today, that they also want to see those best rates coming from you. So I think that this is one of the challenges that we've seen in the past, that sometimes it's not always the cheapest rate coming from the direct website, that it's very important to make sure that you are delivering those best rates that are coming through webhotelier in order to increase your visibility and the exposure of your website rates on Trivago. So as you can see here, we have an example of how your hotel could look on Trivago. This is a hotel that we have an active relationship with, and they have a CPA campaign running right now. They have the best rate which is showing, which means that they ultimately get into a very prominent position on Trivago, which allows them to drive a lot of traffic to their direct website. Also having that cheapest rate means that they also are in 2 different positions. And what we've also seen is you should be optimizing your booking engine with all of the improvements that are coming out from webhotelier in the upcoming year. I think that's greatly going to help your click-to-book metrics that you'll be seeing. And it's important that when a traveler is coming to Trivago, that they see that rate when they come over to your booking site, and that they convert at the end of the day, so that you can manage that relationship with them up until the stay. And the last thing that we see, and I think that was also coming in from some of the insights that Google mentioned, is that travelers are always looking. And we've already seen that through our booking information, that we already have bookings coming in for next summer. So travelers are already looking, they're already booking. And what we're seeing a lot is that hoteliers are deactivating their campaigns during the low season. So towards the end of October, around this time of year, campaigns are being deactivated. So this is something that we would really encourage everyone to do, to keep your campaign active year-round. As I mentioned, it's a low risk, but if your rates are not there, then you're losing out on that direct booking. So that's something that we would really like to emphasize. As I mentioned, we are already seeing a lot of activity for next year already. So if you have any questions, we are here. I'm also joined by Xenia and Ali from Trivago as well. So if you have any questions during the break, then feel free to reach out. We're here to help. We have a lot of support in many different languages. Also, a lot of agents to help you for the Greek market as well. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out, and we'd love to make sure that you're utilizing your webhotelier booking engine to its full potential.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Sian. Very, very interesting. Thank you. Yeah.